Greetings, sports fans. Yeah, Smart Sports here. Alright, I'm back on my downstairs setup here, and just moved the mic a little bit. I don't know. This is like the third video I think I've recorded here, and the first two have had sound issues, like little kind of glitch. I don't know what you would call them, interference noises. There, the heat just went off. And I'm really hoping they go away. The only thing I changed is I switched, that was just my headphones, banging against the mic, but, I changed the outlet that I had my, my audio, device, like my preamp, or whatever you want to call it. It's actually an audio interface that I don't use as an interface, but it has a preamp in it. So, anyways, this thing is what I'm talking about. That thing, Mo2 M2. By the way, I really like those, despite these issues I'm having, which I wouldn't blame on that just yet. But might be. I have two of them for one down here where I record these videos that have been having issues, and then I have another one that I use for my streaming setup. And if that changes anything, if that doesn't change it, then it's something else, and I'll start changing like wires. So far I've only changed the power source, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't know if I'm going to listen to this entire video. I'll probably listen to the first couple minutes of it and make sure it's clear, but I won't listen to all of it. So if it's got problems deeper than that, I hope you guys will let me know. Let's see, we got watermelon and apple. These might actually be a good combination to make a gum cocktail out of, so we'll see if I want to mix them. Alright. So yeah, I drastically have failed at my daily video posting goal, but I have to say these audio issues are pretty much the main reason for it, because I just haven't wanted to deal with trying to fix the problem. But here I am. Okay, so Shohei Ohtani is lighting it up. He's the league leader in home runs. Still pitching fairly well. He had a kind of a bad outing against the Yankees. Promptly turned into a win for the Angels. You're welcome. So anyways, his stuff is, fairly hot and getting hotter. So as usually is the case when that happens, I ask myself, what cards of this person do I have? And I've actually got 2 stacks of Ohtanis, and this right here is the crap stack. The stack of good cards of Ohtani I have are in top loaders, and they're in a separate pile, and I will do a video on those eventually, but since I'm still working out the kinks on this setup, I thought I would start with the crappier cards in case this video sucks, or the audio on this video sucks. So these are kind of in reverse chronological order, so the 2018s are on top. I'll pull those out. We'll go 2019 and 20. So basically all these cards were kind of like in a box of, just star cards that I have pulled, organized by team. So they're not, for the most part, they're not rookies. But actually, as you'll see, I have a bunch of 2018 cards. Most of them are not. And they're like, cards with 2 players like him and Trout. But there are actually a decent number of rookies that I had in this like big box with these cards sorted by team in them. And I just, had them in there because they were not really worth much before this season. Whereas, his better rookie cards I had pulled out because they still had some decent value. Today, just kind of the sort of junk Ohtanis that I had in my team boxes. Alright, Prism Fireworks 2019. Yeah, I think I probably opened one box of this stuff. This Topps Archives card, 1975 design from 2019. Looks like they put his Nippon Ham, his Japanese team stats on there. It's crazy because in Japan, the pitching is not nearly as good as in the US, so hitters have a distinct advantage. I was just looking at the at-bats. Their season appears to be much shorter. The average number of at-bats in a major league season is like 600 something. Here he's getting like, kind of a couple hundred to 300 at-bats. But still, home run totals, it's not near what he's doing in the majors, so like, he's really coming to his own in terms of power. I mean, he's got 31 home runs, I think, right now. And we're like, just getting to the halfway point. So if he keeps on that pace, he'll have 60 home runs. Alright, here's a nice refractor, Topps Chrome Future Stars 2019. Kind of a cool looking card. Here's another Archives card. All-Star Rookie Trophy card. I'm not sure what product this came from. This is Showtime. It's like a set that has the walk-up songs for players. I've not seen any others of these, at least that I recall. But this is a 2020 card. I think that kind of got missorted with my 2019, so that's alright. This card, I'm actually not even sure how the heck I got this. It's a Topps Now card. And it's got like a scratch-off thing on the back. If Shohei Ohtani wins the award stated on the front of this card, you are due to receive 1 2018 Topps Chrome, Topps Now Shohei Ohtani, blah blah, 10 card set. Okay, well, what is the award? Is it MVP? So he definitely didn't win the MVP in 2019. But if he did, I would have gotten this numbered set. Except it has to be redeemed by December 31. So interesting. It's kind of like those home run challenge cards, except the player has to win this award rather than hit a home run on the date that you select. But the problem is you gotta scratch this off to play. Although I guess, let me see. Yeah, so you have till the end of the year, so basically you can see if they won it, and then if they did, you can redeem it. If not, then you keep it like this. So, whereas the home run challenge cards, you really have to scratch it if you want to use it at all. And if the guy doesn't get the home run, then you have a scratched off card. It's not really worth anything. Topps Greatness Returns. This is a 2019 card. From, I believe, yeah, this is just Topps flagship card. There's a card in 2018 that has Ohtani and Ichiro, who are, major stars in Japan. And those can sell quite well because there's a lot of Japanese buyers looking for those. So this is yet another card in that 1955 Bowman design set that Topps On Demand did back in 2019. I've got Vlad Guerrero. I've got you order these in complete sets, and then you get one autograph per set. I can't remember who I feel like I had a big name auto. It might have been Guerrero, and I got rid of it a long time ago. But yeah, this is rookie debuts, even though it's not his rookie. This is 2019 Bowman Heritage, which has the 1953 Bowman design, which is a very simple black border, or a white border with a black border around the photo, nothing else. So, pretty basic card. This, if you're not familiar, is an Allen and Ginter X card, and that's a kind of a variation of the regular Allen and Ginter set, but all the cards have this black background and border as opposed to the white that is on regular Allen and Ginter. So Allen and Ginter X is sold only directly from Topps' website. I bought quite a few boxes of this stuff. I think I bought a case worth. See, this has a dinged up corner, unfortunately. But it's a second year card, it's probably not worth anything. I mean, maybe it's a couple of bucks now that he's super hot, but anyways, yeah, I bought a bunch of these when this stuff came out on eBay, just paying the kind of marked up, aftermarket price, not getting the Topps price, Topps.com price. And I'm sure those boxes have appreciated in value because they have Tatis, they have Guerrero rookies, all the 2019 guys in them. But alright, now I've got 3 of these 2019 Heritage. I'm not sure if this is high number or regular. I bought a bunch of 2018 high number. I bought 2 cases, and I opened a bunch of one of them, and I have one of them sealed still. So, Rookie of the Year cards. This is 2019 Bowman's Best, and I've got 1 base and 1 refractor. The refractors are kind of nice. They can definitely sell pretty well if they're in good shape. So it's hard to see because there's a bunch of scratching on the sleeve, but that would all be on the card if I didn't have this in a sleeve, so it's a good thing. More Bowman's Best here. It's franchise favorites. All of these cards are refractors, I believe, so nothing too special about the fact that this is a refractor. Bowman Platinum. Just a base. Here's kind of a fun one, Home Run Challenge. I always have been wondering if these cards are ever gonna, be worth a little bit, if they're unscratched on the back, because you have to scratch them, as I mentioned, to play the Home Run Challenge, and I imagine a lot of people, end up doing that, especially for someone who hits a lot of home runs. You want to try to win that if you can, but I've never played it. Occasionally I've sold some of these cards on eBay. They get, a few bucks a piece. People just like to play the game and see if they can win the prize that you get if you pick the home run. The game that someone will hit a home run. So this is 2019. And then a whole bunch of Finest. I got a case of Finest and opened most of it. There's a nice refractor right there. Again, I got a lot of scratches and stuff on the sleeve, but the card is, I think, in fine condition underneath. So 1 refractor and 1, 2, 3, 4 base. Alright, here's 2019 Topps Chrome. Wow, I'm surprised I have so many of these. Wow, it's a #1 card too. I bought a case of 2019 Topps Chrome and I still have I think 9 boxes left out of the 12. Those are getting up there in value because of the Vlad and Tatis cards you can get. Alright, here's a Topps Finest Blue Chips base card. These have colored parallels. Alright, now we're getting some 2018 Bowman. This is the 1989 throwback design card. I can't remember if these are all refractors or not. I feel like they might be. Anyways, cool looking card. A bunch of just base 2018 Bowman second year cards right there. You look at these base cards and you're like, those aren't worth anything, and they very well may not be. But I still remember in one of those like graded repack products that I got a bunch of, I got one of these 2020 Bowman paper base cards of Mike Trout, and it was PSA 10, and it sold for $35, I think. And at one time you could grade these cards for pretty cheap, $10 or $15. So, and this is the lowest of the low. A Bowman paper card is so freaking common. So, if somebody gets to be a big enough star and you have a card that's a PSA 10, it doesn't matter how crappy it is, it can be worth a lot. Problem is, a PSA now is probably worth about $4, so it's pretty risky to send something like that in if you're not fairly positive it's going to grade a PSA 10. And I don't know how sure you can be of anything these days, because PSA has been a lot tougher on cards, in the past few months. Oh, by the way, I should mention my my oldest outstanding PSA order, which is 104 cards, and I sent it in, I think in very end of September of 2020. They didn't log it in until December of 2020. But that finally went into grading. It was forever sitting in the whatever, I forget what the thing is. It's ID and something. Basically they're, figuring out what cards you've sent in and making sure that the ones you've said they are is correct. Research and ID, I think they call that. So anyways, I finally got through that process, and now it's actually being graded, so it'll probably be another month or so. That's a Bowman Platinum, or not Bowman Platinum, Bowman Sterling. So these come in just Bowman. It's like a little subset, and I think they're all refractors. Here's another Topps Archives. Looking real nice. Condition-wise, good centering. There's some Panini stuff. Bunch of 2019 pink. This is some kind of like retail exclusive. These pink ones. I think I got maybe like a mega box of this stuff. I remember opening a mega box of Donruss at some point. I think it was 2019. So probably where these came from, but they're not numbered or anything, and they're not particularly rare, so I don't know that those really have much value. And then here's 2019 Donruss cards. You can see the two on the left here say Showtime instead of Ohtani. So those are nickname parallels, but Donruss parallels are like exceedingly common and not valuable. So honestly, the base may be worth more than these parallels. And Donruss is really weird like that. They just are, super, like overly generous with parallels and with like the number of stars that you get in a, product from them. So it kind of devalues everything. There's a couple of identical 85 Donruss design Diamond King cards from 2019. And here is a nice little group of Gypsy Queen, and Gypsy Queen is one of those sets that has just a ton of like little variations and stuff, so it's kind of nice when you have a bunch together because you can sort of hold them next to each other and sort of go looking for, differences to see if there are nothing on the front that I can see. So now we'll take a quick peek at the back. And nothing on the back, so I think I've just got 3 just regular old base cards here. Wow, look at that. Shohei joined Devin White and Mike Trout in 2018 as the only Angels players with at least 20 home runs and 10 steals in a rookie season. That's funny, I haven't seen the name Devin White in a long time. He was a rookie back in 87, and I think he was in 87 Donruss and 87 Fleer. The young guy with some pop. Didn't really have much of a career, if I recall, but I never really followed, the Angels back then. I don't know how long he played with them. So you old-time Angels fans will have to let us know. Alright, so 2019 Topps Ohtani gets hot. So Ohtani and Trout right there. This one's kind of fun. So this is 2019 Topps Holiday. And as you see, there's 2 versions of Ohtani in this product. One is batting, one is hitting. And I think that's because he had cards in like Series 1 and Series 2, and that's what they looked like this photo. And then this one is a variation, where he's got the stocking, the variation on this one. And I don't know how rare this particular variation is. Some of the variations in here are really rare, but this one probably is not super rare. I've never really looked this up or anything, so I'll do that at some point. This is Stadium Club, Emperors of the Zone, just a base. I got a bunch of 2019 just base card, kind of worthless, I would imagine. And then, here's the answer to our question. You see, this is the Topps Holiday version, and that's the Topps Holiday version of this one. And so you'll see one of these is Series 1 and one is Series 2. And we'll figure out which one is which. So it looks like the hitting is Series 1 and the pitching is Series 2. You don't see that too often where there's base cards of a player in Series 1 and Series 2, but it does happen. And maybe they felt like because he's a pitcher and a hitter, they would get one card of him pitching and one in batting. And then there's actually an opening day card in there, which is like junk. But I got a few of those. Man, good ton of these base. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 8 of the pitching, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the hitting, and then a couple of the opening days. A couple of tops now. Cards that are kind of useless. Is this the same card I had that was not in a top loader? Where is that? Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Boom. So I got 2 of these bad boys. There's Bowman Sterling. That's pretty cool. This one looks pretty nicely centered. This one less so. Actually, top to bottom, this one's not great. Top to bottom, this one is maybe a little better. But left, right, it's worse than this one. So they both kind of have their issues. Looks like I had a $3 price tag on this at one point, so it's probably worth at least that. This is a base Topps Gypsy Queen. No, wait, what is this? Why am I blanking on what this is? It no, this is a turkey red like insert that comes in, I think, flagship Topps. Yeah, this is a turkey red subset. So they used to make turkey reds as a like its own set, but haven't done that for quite a while. So yeah, you can get these in Topps. I think it's like Series 1 2020 Topps. Opened a bunch of boxes of that stuff because I bought quite a few cases. Anyways, I have a chrome, because they have chrome variations or chrome parallels of all of these turkey reds, and I got a chrome of him in this card, and I graded it and came back a 10, so that's pretty cool. Bunch of 2020. I got a crap load of 2020 base. Flagship Topps base. Here's a 85. That's 2019. No, it's 2020. Yeah, 2020 Mojo. Pretty nice center, left to right, top to bottom, not so much. And just a couple of these 2020 base Shoheis. So that's 2019 and 20 cards of him. Again, these are just sort of my junkier base cards of him. And then this is all 2018 stuff, which is kind of fun because it's his rookie year. So let's see what we got. Some of this stuff is actually pretty good now. I mean, considering it was kind of in my junk box. So here's a good old-fashioned optic rated rookie. Yeah, condition-wise, centering looks good. I think the top right corner on this is not so perfect. Looks a little bit, I don't know, like it maybe got a little bit of a press on the top or something. It's actually more like the edge. I can kind of see crappiness along the top edge, and it's just sort of carrying on to the corner. I see a little bit of a something there. Oh, maybe that was just lint. But yeah, I mean, you know, any rookie card like this, if it's, you know, PSA 10, it's going to just have a crap ton more value than selling raw. So, you know, you got to look carefully at that kind of thing. And I really haven't looked at any of these cards for condition other than like me making real-time notes with you all as I'm going through these. Here's one of those kind of two-player cards. Hammering Halos, Ohtani and Trout. Here's a Rookie Performers with the rookie card logo on it. Very nice subset of Heritage. This is also a 2018 Heritage subset Decal Edge, which is this fun little kind of crimped edge design. So that's a pretty cool card. It's got the rookie card logo, nice little autograph, fake autograph, of course. And then these I was kind of shocked I found in here because, you know, I mean, this card in PSA 10 I'm sure is like a $100 card. And it's, you know, one of his more kind of base rookie cards, which, you know, is a good thing. As opposed to something like, you know, this. It's going to have less value. So I'm just looking at these. This is another one where there's can be a lot of variations, but really not seeing anything different with these. So I think these are all just base. Just looking at centering real quick. They look pretty good on most of these. This one is a little bit off, but the rest of these look pretty freaking nice. It's like something kind of on the top edge of this one. I don't know what that is. It's like some little. It's like something like colored fiber got in the like cardboard or something. I don't know. Made that weird little. That's a bummer. I'm sure they'd give me a PSA 2 for that. Alright, here's Revolution. This was Panini Chronicles, which is the product that has lots of like different designs of you know, cards that didn't ever, like, there's no such thing as Revolution baseball cards. Revolution is a brand they used to make basketball cards. So Chronicles has Revolution baseball cards, and then they'll have, like, you know, Score baseball cards, which they don't make either. They make Score football cards, but they don't make Score baseball cards except for in this Chronicles set. So that's what Chronicles is. It's just a bunch of different, like, designs that Panini has for other sports applied to a sport that doesn't have those designs, and they tend to be like loaded with stars, so it's super fun to open. I wish I had some 2018 Chronicle stuff to open, because, you know, you'll just get like mountains of Ohtani and Gleyber Torres and Acuna and Soto. I try to sneak Gleyber Torres in there like he's still relevant, but oh my god, does that guy suck. I have so many freaking good cards of him, it's just breaking my heart, you guys. What a bad year to be a Yankees fan. Trout and Ohtani. This is the Game Changers. These things I think are selling for $30 a piece raw, which is insanity. I don't have a lot of them, but it kind of makes me wish I had gotten some of these graded, because I'm sure PSA 10 they're selling for like $100. Maybe not that much, I don't know. But $30 raw for a card that, you know, was worth about $2 like before the season. Just because he hadn't had much success before this year. I mean, he did win Rookie of the Year, but honestly, he's had some injuries and not played so great since then. But, you know, nothing against the guy, but just hadn't had the chance to shine yet. So his stuff was just, you know, in the basement, and like something like a rookie debut card, which is a much less sought after card than his base rookie card, and, you know, is just not really valuable. So here's a 2018 update card, which is just a, you know, sort of a card that celebrates some like milestone of his. Here's yet another one with Ohtani and Trout. And then this one I've also heard just kind of casually mentioned in forums that it's, you know, selling well, because it's got these two Japanese, you know, heroes of baseball in there. So, and it's, you know, from his rookie year, so, you know, I can see why that's an interesting card for folks. So, you have it. There is my kind of low-end Ohtani collection. Hopefully this video sounds good audio quality wise. I guess we'll find out, and I'll upload it regardless, but let me know what you think. And if I haven't solved the issues, I will continue trying, different things to see if I can. It's really weird. I just can't figure out what it is, but once I get everything kind of smoothed out, it'll be great to, make videos regularly on a working setup. So, alright, well, thanks so much for checking in, guys. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your summer. Alright, see you next time. Bye.